episode 6 or 7, I forget which one, of our Let's Play of Dragon Quest Builders. Square Enix made this game. It's published by Nintendo. It's on the Nintendo Switch. It's loading currently, and it's a good time. So I think where we left off last time, we were just about at the end. It's the Dargon Lord. We're just about at the end of chapter 1. So my goal today is to try to just like do some quests and see what's happening. Because we hit max level on our little town, and to be honest, like I just want to be able to build more stuff. I don't know if that's a very bold claim for Dragon Quest builders to be able to want to build more, but as you can see, our little township is a little cramped, running out of places to put things right up to the edge. And I'm at max level, so you know, I think it's about time. So, you know, I think the thing to do is to grab a quest from yonder Rollo and see where fate takes us. What's the matter, Squiddo? That's an awfully frowny face you're wearing. Has La Rochelle been filling your head with stories of doom destruction again? Pay no attention to that grouchy gloom monger. You're not dead yet, my girl. And what's more, I've deciphered another chapter of the Canton Chronicle. It describes a staggeringly strong defensive structure that uses evil idols you recovered. It's known as the Steel Stockade, and it will make our town nigh impossible for the monsters to breach. Here, Squiddo, take this blueprint for the Steel Stockade and fix. Obviously, you'll want to build it to the west side of the city. You might need to knock down the old defenses to make space. I don't know how you'll build the steel doors that form the stockade centerpiece, but I'm sure you'll be able to work something out. Well, if you're confident. Oh, there you go. I just had to know it was possible. Oh, probably make them in here. So I need more steel ingots. That shouldn't be an issue. I imagine I can make more of those. There you go, there's a few. I need magic dye. I guess that's how it becomes red. Maybe like that's the centerpiece of... So I'm gonna need 2 of them. 2 steel doors. I guess like the magic dye ends up being like the thing that you color everything with. So, I guess let's knock this thing down. Alright, I forgot I could do this. That's the way to do it. It just crushes. Okay, so that's dealt with. And replace all this with dirt. So we got a ton of dirt and less cobblestone. Gotta use it for something. Okay. So this blueprint down. I guess it doesn't need to be like exactly within the bounds of the town, right? Let's stick it there. So we need lots of stone walls. We're gonna need 10 barricades. Oh, we only need one steel door. Oh, they're just really big. Okay. Evil idols. I'm gonna need some sconces and some more spike traps. So I need stone walls, barricades, spike traps, and sconces. There's a bit of stone wall. I guess I'm gonna have to figure out how to make stone wall. So I got a bunch of sconces. That's good. I think I need to make barricades. I got some spike traps. We'll make a few more though, just in case. I really don't like this evil idol thing. I'm not a huge fan of that. But it is the quest. So we're gonna humor Rollo for the time being. Stone wall. Well, we've got what we need to build some stone walls. I think we just need one more stack then. I wonder how you make barricades. Maybe I just missed it. Oh yeah, I did. I don't know how many barricades I need, but I know it's a bunch. Barricade. Trap. I don't have enough wood. Yeah, I guess I haven't really spent a lot of time cutting down trees in this game. I like how sparse the pattern is on the ground, but yet it's still so helpful. Like it's still clear. That probably still hurts me, eh? Yeah. So we're gonna make this section last. My nose is a little itchy. Deposit things I know I won't need. I don't need these bones. What are these ladders? What are these ingots? Let's see what they left for me over here in the kitchen. 12 buttermilks. Thanks, guys. So you gotta really make sure you're looking at the right thing. Cream mushroom soup always seems to be good. And I guess we have all that buttermilk. There you go. Don't really need the defense boost right now, but might as well have it. Alright, that's good. So then I guess the barricades can go in here. The 5 more over here, so that works out well. It's a big door. I want one for my place. Yeah, so these are 3 high over here. Let's do that for now. Oh no, they're 4 high. Wow. Okay. So 2. Sconce goes up there. Okay, that's workable. And then that's 4. Okay. Not quite. I wonder what the townsfolk think I'm doing. That crazy Squiddo's at it again. That is easily fixed. I think it goes like that. Feels like the days are short in this game. So I can place that there. And then that guy can go there. There, and then the sconce is like 1 up, right? That goes there. Bum ba da bum ba ba da ba da. So this has got to be a tough wall. I'm being burnt to death. Marvelous work. By my bold and beautiful brow, you've completed the Steel Stockade. Now our city is safe from any attack. 3 cheers for Squiddo. Hip, hip. Here come the monsters. I don't think so, no. I don't know what La Roche is trying to convince you of, but there's no way that gold would ever harm us. Besides, it's unthinkable that a creature who once served mankind would become the leader of monstrous forces. There's simply no basis for this silly story of his. He's doing nothing but stirring up unrest. It's people like La Roche who hold back city's progress, you know? We might have to do something about him. But anyway, good work, Squiddo. Your defenses are second to none. Bwah! Down the hatch. I don't know, our new defenses look kind of dangerous to me. Well, we did that, and now what? Guess we can always look at the quest log. Do we have a quest log? We do not. Okay, well. Guess when in doubt, go adventuring. I remember there was like a fellow beyond Hammerton. There was someone, I think. You know what we can do? We haven't done yet. We can go check out that weird marsh with the trees that hate me. Yeah, we looked at it before, but we didn't really get anywhere. Just sort of like assumed that I would get my butt kicked. But I mean, I have considerably better kit now. So let's go try heading out into the swamp. It's so close to home, right? Maybe I should have waited until day, but we didn't do that. One thing for sure about these boots is it makes stuff like this a lot easier. Think I can kill a tree? Surprise attack. The range of the sword is not very great, which is fine. It's just like, if you're used to other video games where like you have a magic sword and it's just like giant hitbox, this game is going to deceive you a little bit. Always so dark. So again, because of the way that this game works, fighting these guys is doing me absolutely no good. I just want to explore the very dark purple world I'm in. Is this really just like a big like swamp? There's really nothing out here. Giant door. Go away. You're not very nice. Yeah, there's not much out here. Worth trying out though, worth exploring. Did I see the whole thing? I think more or less yes. So I know that the water is poisonous. Like that. So you take a hit every single time you enter the water. It's interesting. So like hopping in the water is worse for you than just standing in it. So this is where the dragon used to live. Alright, well it was worth exploring. Turned out that it was not much. Okay. It's almost morning. That cream and mushroom soup though. I guess there's no friendly fire. That's something. So I got plenty of gear. We don't have to worry about it. Alright, off into the great blue yonder then. So I think the dude that we're looking for is somewhere along the line in Hammerton Heights. Now, at the time I didn't throw a beacon down because I'm an idiot. But I'm sure we can find him again. All we have to do is retrace our steps. Alright, that answers my question. I wonder if Claverlina has anything to say. think that's a cue that she's not going to say anything new. Those boots are super duper 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 handy. Well, they're dancing. That was nice. Cemetery Builder Pro. I don't know how to build a gravestone yet. I have to come back to that. There, oh, there's the dragon death place. That's where the dragon died. I went down a little further than I wanted. Up we get, up we get, up we get. Grabbing some goodies while we're here, kind of thing. That's a jumping skeleton. Coming after me, bud? You think you've got what it takes? Okay. So if my memory serves me correctly, I should be able to just like hug this cape, this coast. I believe the cave is just sort of tucked in somewhere along this way. Somewhere in one of these outcroppings. I hope to re-find that cave. I know there's like a bunch of them along this line. There's a lot of sconces here. That's something. Might as well grab the good stuff over here. Whatever it is, I forget. Silver. Yeah, we don't have any use for silver yet. I'm just collecting lots of it so that when we do have use for it, oh boy, we're gonna be set for silver. I guess that's probably coal. This game, I like having my torch on me pretty much at all times. It can get pretty dark. Here's another cave. I think this is it. And he had a, yeah, this was it. And he had a note for me. Let's go try to find this note. Oh, okay, I guess when you pick the notes up, they're destroyed. Let's do a little bit of reading then. I didn't know that would happen. I thought I would be able to read the note again. I think I'm supposed to bury his bones. Hmm. Right, right. So the other thing is that I need to be able to place a tombstone. Which I don't know how to make tombstones yet. And I could steal one. But I don't really want to be stealing tombstone person. So what I'm going to do instead is do what I should have done the first time. And I'm going to place this at the mouth of the cave. So that when the time comes, it'll be easier to do. I keep on going to that start button to try to open the menu. It's never worked once, but I always try it. I mean, I guess I could do this. This is really what we're talking about right now. Okay. I think it's enough coal. Alright, so we're going to place this right here. So there's never any more ambiguity. Okay. Oh, I'm hungry. That's the problem. So I guess I don't know what I should do now then. Let's go climb that ridge. Do you mind, little weird wizard dude? Being a creep. Swing and miss. Then I accidentally walked into that slime. Oh, okay, so this rejoins the mainland. Yeah, I don't really want to rob a grave. We've got the beacon there, so we can always go back. It's not the end of the world. Okay, I don't have a Chimera's wing on me because I'm an idiot. I meant to make a few more before I left, but I forgot to. Always make sure you're prepared. Is there a crafting table in the castle? Let's find out. I think there is. Also, the castle tends to be free from enemies. Oh, I got stuck. Collision. Okay, good. I guess we can just make a bunch while we're out here because of our magical chest. I guess there's no sense in not having a bunch. I haven't found any other use for chimera wings. Or feathers or whatever they're called. I suppose that there's probably no real scarcity. I can always just go get more if I need them. There's a place in here, but yeah. I think I already did that. Because Beanie Bunny Burger. Get out of here, jerk. Well, I guess I can go make, I love how everyone refuses to leave by the door. I guess I pulled some out of the teleporter, or out of the chest, but I never actually made any. So maybe that's the difference. I can actually go try to make Pippa her desired lunch. And somehow that became my job. Alright. We'll head into the desert of Dramera, or whatever it's called, and try to get some bunnicorn steaks to feed poor Pippa, who is starving. She just needs to eat bunny sandwich. I'm invincible. Okay. The bunny is made out of leaves. I mean, the game probably cares whether I make one or whether I just have one in my inventory. I have no great urge to fight that guy. Usually there's a lot more bunnies out. I guess this is how these things always go. Is that like as soon as you go looking for something, it's not there. Every other time, you're just lousy with bunnies. I bet that punch would have hurt. Yay! Even though I already did that. Yeah, that hurt. Can't imagine what that would have been like if I had gotten that hit before I found any of my new armor. It just would have crushed me. Yeah, buddy, 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 buddy. So I guess I don't need to hang around for the drop. The drops seem to happen like right away before the bunny's model dissipates. I mean, I don't know how much is enough. Bunny, I don't know how much we're gonna need. I guess we can just do like a day's worth. Hey, look, I'm Marth. Neutral airs. What if I get magic? Interestingly, the one thing that every bunny has, which is neat, seems to be the rare drop. Right, I don't need to wait. I guess I can be using that attack for swords too, right? 42. Did I just do 42 points of damage? It's like way more than we need. So I guess like the technique for like clearing a large area would be you like do one of these, and then you do one of these, and that way everyone's home on time for Christmas. Oh man, my cup runneth over with Bunny. You can't keep the charge midair, and your charge can be interrupted. And you can take damage after you've executed it. Here comes dusk. Alright, we'll deal with these 3 more bunnies and then we'll bunnicorns. And then we'll call it there. Well, this is definitely the best way to get medicinal herbs, or whatever they're called. Way better than picking medicinal herbs. Saw one more. We might as well grab it because we're nearby. Yeah, see? You can get more medicinal herbs this way. Medicinal leaves. That's fine now. We got what we came for. So I can probably make one of everything. Cool. That satisfied Pippa. Pippa's excited. Hey, hey. A boiger. That's fair. It's quite late. Take a skeleton skull and fill it with earth and drakees tails and plumberries. Then you boil it in a sauce made from earth mixed with orange. This sounds horrible, Pippa. I don't want to be poisoned. Fruit salad. Yeah, it's the bad because they're not coming for. They're not being nice. They're supposed to come from the west. It's good, oh my girl. Our city is growing by the day. Some sort of decisive battle for the monsters must be brewing, don't you think? Now that you finish your construction of the Steel Stockade, our defenses are nigh impregnable. Or are they? I must say, I'm not quite satisfied. Our fortifications could be a great deal stronger than they are now. Which brings me to my request. I think it's time we put a little more work into the city. A few new rooms, sorely overdue. In addition to our town, my girl, we could also do with some overhauling of our defenses to better fend off the monsters' increasingly fierce assaults. I won't bore you with all the particulars, but you're the builder after all. Just improve our town however you see fit. By my flaring nostrils, marvelous works. Our city's grown ever greater. Now listen closely, my girl. I have big news. Within the Cantling Chronicles, I found a description of the biggest and boldest defensive structure ever invented. It's the pizzeria. It's called the Cantling Shield. And if that isn't majestic, awe-inspiring name, I don't know what is. If we had one of those, we could protect our home against anything. I'd even go as far as to consider reconstruction of Cantling complete. However, while the Cantling Chronicle described the shield's function and appearance, the details of how to build it are sadly lacking. As it stands, we simply won't be able to make the thing. But there is still hope. I can offer you a few clues as to its constructions, but they're sure to stir some ingenious ideas in that builder's brain of yours. I know that one day you will unravel the secret of how to build the Cantling Shield. Okay? Steel. Yeah, let's mess. Let's do it. Get ready for combat. That's not the melody of that. You know what I think we really need? Some inventory management. Now, the real reason why I've come here today is I want these ladders. I bet they do. Yeah, that's right, my boys. Get wrecked. Yeah, over here, Scorpions. This is a safe place. You'll love it here. So while I definitely agree that this Steel Stockade is working, I'm still worried about the inclusion of... Whew, that was a big hit. That was also a big hit. The burning death. It's hard to get 3 strokes in without getting a retaliatory blow. Yay! We did it. Green teleporter, that changes everything. Everything has just been changed. But like actually, the game has just gotten upped. There's a new person here. Oh my, what is this wonderful place? It's so bright and warm. All excepting that cold look on your face, young lady, or perhaps not. Your face might be cold, but I can see fire in your eyes. You want to know what I'm doing here this late in the day, don't you? There's no point trying to deny. I can read you like an open book. This place looks like the perfect city, full of buildings and people and light, but the truth is, everyone who lives here seems awfully anxious. Personally, the only thing I feel is exhausted from walking all the way here. Hope you don't mind if I join you. My name is Cherie. I don't have any particular talents, but I'm a dab hand at being a woman of the world. There you go. Yeah, being well traveled is a skill. Being exposed. Okay. I'm curious about what her outfit is. Through the window. Oh, nice dress. I think I hear a chimera. Come over here so I don't wreck my town killing you. And of course now I have this problem. Where it's like, if I want to rebuild my stockade, I have to risk being burnt to death. That's fine. So what I really wanted was the light to expand, so that I could house more stuff. But it looks like maybe it has. It looks like it grew by like one tile. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm just wrong. Anyways. That's cool. I got this other teleportal now. It's green. I think what I'll do is I'm gonna scooch these guys over one. Portal to another island opens up. I'm curious what we'll see. How splendid! That's incredible! This is too good. Not bad. That's brilliant. Marvelous work. Not half bad. Alright. I mean, why the hell not? Let's see what we discover in Greenland. Green orb. Ah, I'm an angry rock. Alright, not gonna bother with that. Yeah, over here, angry rock. Come get me. Come get me over here. I was hoping I could like get it to fall into the water. So I guess what's his face? The chronicler, the Royal Guard Nightman, doesn't have a thing for us to read here. This is a purple unicorn. Much tougher. Oof, that guy hits hard. First clump of finest hair. Full plate armor. We just needed fine hair. Well, I'm interested in that. I'll take on some unicorns in order to make some very, very good armor. I'm gonna try not to get hit so bad in the future. Just gonna do one less attack that I think I can get away with. And I think that's the strat, is to get them stuck. How much fine fur do I need? Fine hair, or whatever it's called. I'm set for finest. Is it finest fur or finest hair? I don't know if I'm saying finest hair. Maybe because I'm dumb. I want to know what that rock is. Found a ruby. Still don't know what rubies do. Can I break this? I can't. Oh, it just blows up though. Its new color is a theming thing. I mean, you use so many materials in this game, it's just like, might as well just smash through everything. Alright, I'm ready. I'm ready to get all the cool stuff. What? No, I can't break it. Progression system. That's fine. Get the eye of the old bird. Different color chimera up there. Wonder if they drop anything interesting. Let me see if I can't blow one of these rocks up. Would the sword do more? I don't think so. See? Kamikaze? Wow. Didn't kill the bunny though. Okay. Got more sand than I could ever want. Jeez, this place is basically made out of rubies. I guess they didn't translate kamikaze. I guess over here in North America we know about the divine wind. It's the old, it's like Golem without the arms. Well, I've played enough fantasy games to know that I want to go into this cave. There's sconces and stuff. Seems like somebody planned this. Narratively, I mean. This is a long one. Not much in it. This is without a doubt the longest cave tunnel system we've seen from this game. Kind of ends uninterestingly. That's fine. Wonder if I missed anything. Hey Spark 55556. How's your day going? Also, CPB Crisp CPP if you're there. I am playing some Dragon Quest Builders. It's fun. I just found this really long tunnel. I described this game as being Minecraft if it had a story. Yeah, thanks for coming by. Last night was Splatfest, the high holiday of Splatoon world. And so, just decompressing from so many turf war matches by playing some Dragon Quest builders. A lot of what I do when I stream is very focused, very refined techniques. Get the squids going fast. So it's nice every now and then to take some time off, take it a little easy. Yeah, so just to update you on where I am with the whole speedrun the homebrew project is so I started my new job. My new job pays me very well, but just the way that my paychecks lined up is I'm actually going 5 weeks without a paycheck. So getting a power pack is one of the things I'm planning on doing with my first paycheck, so that I can play the homebrews. Yeah, it's not. I mean, like, what are you gonna do? Like, out of all the problems to have, like, your well-paying job, you have to wait for your first good paycheck. It's like, you know, whatever. Like, yeah, I would rather have been paid seamlessly, but we're doing fine. We're doing fine over here. I'm not about to start complaining. But yeah, so that's the thing. That's what I'm gonna do. Get that power pack. Yeah, and see if I can get my old NES to work well enough to actually get some video out of it. But yeah, otherwise I'm quite excited. It should be good. I love the sheep Velcro concept. I took a look at a bunch of your stuff, and well, all of it seemed a lot of fun. That game seemed like the one that would be most rewarding for me to speed run and develop strategies for, and try to optimize. I think it's both sort of puzzle solving, because they're puzzles, but it's also kinetic. It's a dexterity based thing, so there's still execution. And I think that there's going to be some opportunities for some cheese as well. I haven't really plumbed deep into the designs, but there's always this beautiful dance between speedrunners and game designers, where it's a cooperative thing, but it's not. Sometimes also not quite cooperative. There's a big hole in the ground. Oh, there's my town. Hi, town. Go away, chimeras. I just got to the first part in this game where I'm seeing sprite recolors of enemies. Before, the chimeras were black or blue, and now they're kind of purple. They look a little bit more like penguins. Penguins. Yeah, for sure. But I think that's sort of what makes it good. Well, I think there's a lot of things that make a good speed run. But I think one of the things that makes a good speed run is a sense of mischief. That somehow the speedrunner is misbehaving. Don't worry, I'm a professional. I have magic boots. Yeah, a lot of speedrunners have this thing about them, they're really smart, the game devs are dumb, and they can't believe the game devs left all these mistakes in their games and whatnot. And meanwhile, they're talking about that while they've gone out of bounds using some glitch, by exploiting some DLC or whatever, like a DLC pony that speed stat is not balanced or whatever. I don't quite like that, but I do like the thing where you're kind of yes-anding someone's design, if that makes sense. But yeah, it's also just a silly kind of dumb, and I mean dumb in a good way, a concept for a game. It's lighthearted enough. So that's why it appealed to me. So yeah, I'm gonna order one of those power packs and then get your game running, and then we're gonna start posting some times. So tell me about how you got into doing homebrew for. I think you've done homebrew for the NES and for the Game Boy, if I recall correctly. Like what brought you to that? This is the land of caves and tunnels, I've learned. We just hit a fork there, and okay, we will get to go back. Give me those ores. I wish I had a hammer that did that when you held it out. Like you hold out your hammer. Like the light is one thing, but just like the like whooshing noises. I wish I had like basic tools that did that. There's a doll I found on a website called Nested. Saw people making them. I ran through tutorials immediately. Yeah, no, that's sweet. There's you know, I make games myself. I'm on the audio side of things, and I've done some like audio tracking for the Super Nintendo. Never gotten far enough into it to actually like have a publishable result, but just, you know, enough to learn how it works. And there's definitely this sort of like mechanical, logical, arithmetic, you know, geometric kind of way of thinking in order to make that stuff work that like you don't get in tools like Unity, for example. Oh no, I forgot to feed my squid out. And there is something really nice about developing in those spaces where even though you're still doing software, it feels like a little bit more hands-on than, say, like designing in the Unities. Which has a real appeal to it. You know, it's like the difference between like designing something out of like sculpting clay and scanning it, and designing something in like a CAD program and then 3D printing it. Does that make sense? That's kind of how I think about it. If we need a modern metaphor. Hey, little buddy, you're tiny. And you're violent as hell. They're evil. Yeah, the restrictions definitely help. I can speak to it mostly from like, where are these guys coming from? And having my ankles bit to death. I can only speak to it from like a musical perspective, you know, and being a composer and having taught composition, is that usually, like, people, when they come to the table to try to write a piece of music, they come to the table with enough ideas to write, like, 50 pieces of music. And they just need to pick one, and then do it. And I think that, you know, artificial restrictions are the way to go. I want to talk to that guy, but... Oh, it's a metal slime! Oh, the lore! Come back, metal slime! Did you just jump into the ocean? I beat the metal slime. That's like Dragon Quest Gold. But yeah. But with something like the Super Nintendo or the NES, like, it has a really limited set of what it can do, and then a lot of people think that the limited set is gonna like hamper their creativity. But I think really what it does is it focuses on the creativity instead of limits it. you know, because technology and creativity are not the same thing. Wow, it's human, Slurp. My name is Splattrick. See, like, the through lines between Splatoon and Dragon Quest just keep on getting thicker. I wish I had thought of naming my character Splattrick when I started this game. What's yours? I'm Squiddo. Squiddo? What a great name. You really look courageous? You really look courageous too? I don't know what that means. I think courageous? Not like me. Just tell the truth, Squiddo. I'm actually an oozeless slime. I really like humans, and I want to be friends with them. But when I told my slimy friends, they said I was a bad monster and a traitor to the Dragon Lord. There's some really like heavy themes of xenophobia running through this game. And now they're not my friends anymore, and they bully me all the slime. Oh no, watch this, Squiddo. The nasty slimes will come to get me. Oh wow, okay, they really have. Don't worry, I'll help. Gotta watch that health. This game is so thoroughly silly. It's like I'm like a lawnmower. Down those potions. Don't use a shovel. You idiot. Oh, stop shooting me. You're just a spoiled brat. That was a lot of slime. There you go. I killed all your friends for you. Are you happy now? Was it everything you've ever dreamed of? Wow, Squiddo, that was amazing. You splatted those. See? Splatted! I don't know how well you know Splatoon, but in Splatoon, you know, you never kill people, you just splat them. Thanks for rescuing me. Ugh. There are a lot of scary monsters around here, so be careful, okay? Well then, Squiddo, I suppose this is goodbye. See you, Splat. Oh, I built a guru. Oh, this is really the only thing that I wanted from this game, is to have a pet slime. So I hope it's going to deliver right here. And you let me live there? I really will. This is amazing. This is literally... No, you will not hurt Splattrick. Splattrick is my best friend. I've known Splattrick forever. I need to pack more healing items if I'm going to be in this part of the world. Yeah, pet slime get. All right, we're gonna teleport out of here. Yeah, but absolutely. And I think that's I mean, if we're gonna go like highfalutin, one of the things that I really like about I'll talk about this last gen hardware in a second. Wow, this place looks great. Did you build this whole town yourself? I sure did. Not Goose-self this time though. But Squiddo, you know I'm a monster, right? Are you sure it's alright for an oozeless slime like me to live here? Absolutely. Huh? We're friends? You'll really be my friend? Goo-ray. Thanks, Squiddo. You don't know how grateful I am. I want to make friends with all the people in your town. I'm going to talk to everyone right away. Amazing. Amazing. This is literally all I wanted from this game. So the other thing I think is really cool for developing for older hardware is that like that's completely consistent with how like every other art form works. So you know, I'm a musician, I play the double bass, and the double bass as the instrument that we know it now sort of solidified like in the early 1900s, late 1800s, and other than like some very modern woodworking techniques, there's really not a whole lot that is done to advance the instrument. And you think about the same thing with like paints and whatnot, or painting. Like, yeah, there's been some refinements to the way that like preparing pigments work, and there's new types of paints like acrylics and whatnot. But you would never go back and you would say like, you know, what is wrong with Michelangelo painting in oil, right? Like, doesn't Michelangelo know about like oil 2.0, right? Like, oil got a firmware update. This temple, or rather this cathedral, is completely outdated. The resolution's so low. But we do that with games, right? Somehow there's this idea that like the Super Nintendo or the NES or whatever is not a viable platform to make new fun experiences on, even though you would never say that for any other expressive art form or whatnot. And so I really like that there's people who are still finding creative and interesting and new things to do in that space, because, you know, the full extent of what can be accomplished on the platform is not yet discovered. So that's my rant. Yeah, so I mean that's the way that I think about it. Like I think a lot of times people who are working on old consoles get sort of like a bad rap as being like the antiquated hipsters of game development or whatever. But in my mind, it's like, you know, you would never say like to hell with the symphony, or, you know, get this, you know, Greek bust out of my face. You would never say, you know, Shakespeare. Ugh. This would be so much better as a like a Netflix web series. Get these ugly, horrible, dirty people off this stage. No, you go see it, you know. I like watching Mercutio get stabbed every time. It's still good. We have to be good stewards of the forest. We gotta replant a tree every time we take one down. Yeah, so that's my perspective on the issue. Obviously there's a lot of masterpieces on the NES, you know. There's nothing wrong with the people who were making NES games back then. They weren't doing it wrong. But I don't think it's wrong to say that we still haven't. I think we still haven't seen the best things that the NES has to offer. Looks like the frame rate just died inside this game. All right, let's do it. The fullest of plates. .26 defense. Get out of here, this 17% nonsense. Don't give me any of that garbage. Yeah, but people do that for games. I think because the video game industry is associated also with like the tech industry. Sometimes people confuse fun or interest with technology, which is fine. You know, if you're the thing that you enjoy about video games is like their complexity, the technicality, the difficulty of creating them, and like that's what you're in for, then that's, you know what, by all means, have fun. Go have at it. Yeah, but we're still making board games with dice and paper and cardboard. They're still fun. NES games are still viable as a platform for development. That's how I feel. They're stuck inside each other. It's horrible. I wanna build another display for all my old trash gear. Maybe I stole it or got it as a gift at some point. I don't seem to be able to make one. It's fine. I think it appeared in this chest at some point. Like, they keep on making all this stuff that I don't know how to make. I thought I was supposed to be the legendary builder. Where are you guys getting all this cool stuff from? Being the legendary builder is like all I have. If you take that away from me, I'm just like a girl with goggles and a headband. There you go. Buttresses. Everybody's favorite architecture piece with butt in it. Oh no, not monsters. Go away, skeletons, you're stupid. Skeletons, come here. Well, what's the point in having walls? Go forth, my minions, and slay. Yeah, so I don't know the exact date I'll be ready to start working on the sheepses. Working on making the sheeps go fast instead of the squids. But, shortly. It all has to do with, like, when my first check comes in and when I can place the order and when it arrives in the mail and that stuff. But every day we get closer. No, it's very serious business. Yeah, I was kind of hoping that I would be able to hit level 6 and the amount of light in this town would expand so I could expand my village. Because I kind of want to build stuff in this here building game. That's fine. My hours actually are just going to change tomorrow because of my new job. I'm going to be working 9 to 5 again, so I'm going to be streaming more in the evening anyhow. So, but you know, I'll just fit it in. I'll find time. And not only that, you found a new teleportal too. Remarkable. Oh, and by the way, La Roche told me what happened. It was the golem who crushed Catelyn into the dust. If that's the case, then there's no doubt about it. The monster that rules over these lands is the same golem that guarded Catelyn. Squiddo, do you know what this means? I can help. I can finally help. After all my years of wandering, I finally found a place where I can be of use. Once during my travels, I met an inventor who taught me how to build things called wrecking balls. If the golem were to attack us, something as powerful as the wrecking ball would be absolutely invaluable. Let me teach you how to make them. I've never been able to build one myself, so I can't wait to see if they work. I think we found a new way to fight dragons. Yeah, I really like the way this game is set up. So, you don't gain any experience by fighting monsters. Combat pretty much gives you nothing. Some enemies drop items exclusive to them that you might want for crafting, but beyond that, when you're fighting enemies, all you're really doing is like bringing down the durability on your weapons and like using up your food and potions and stuff. The way that you level up in this game is by improving like the material conditions of your village. So I'll show you some of the cool ways in which this works. What's the thing I can place in one of my things? Or I can do this. This will be illustrative. Okay. So, currently we are in the master bedroom. This little space that I built for myself. And a room is defined by a space with at least 2 high walls, with a light source and a door. Oh, hey buddy. So if we do this, you'll see the master bedroom is destroyed, and I lose like 5,000 points, and that like goes against my actual like level and whatnot. So then, if we I need to make a hole big enough for this giant silly door I want to use. Alright, not even. One more. Okay. Yeah. Oh, it's a treasure. It should be my bedroom, though. I guess the game, certain doors, like there's rules for what makes a certain room a room. So if like you go here and you go into buildings, room recipes, master bedroom. Oh, I guess it needs a residence sign, which we can put back up. There you go. Okay, see there exactly. There's recipes. I don't really want my sign to be there though. I want my sign to be here. And then it'll turn back into a master bedroom. And then we can assign it to me, Squiddo. And then we have a room again. And then I'm really far above in terms of experience, like the level cap, because I guess the creators of the game assumed that most players wouldn't be like that super interested in building. They would be more interested in exploring and whatnot. So I've been doing a lot of building. So like I'm at max level for this chapter of the game. But ordinarily, you would see the experience bar move back and forth. I mean, I could go around crushing a bunch of my buildings to show you how that works, but I think you can imagine. Yeah, this game has another really cool feature where you can get, here I'll show you, where you can get blueprints. I don't know, Greasy Mallet's fine. Okay, Greasy Mallet's good actually. So what you can do is you can go take your blueprint and you can set it down somewhere like that. Bloop. And then it'll set this little blueprint, the little architectural drawing. And then beyond that, you can go into this menu while you're there, and it'll show you everything you need for the building and what it looks like when it's finished. And then I don't think I have any of the items that you need to build it. Oh, maybe I have the door. And then when you put the door down, it glows blue, and then you'll see on the the blueprint for the room that the door is now filled in and checked off. Pretty cool, eh? So it's kind of got like Lego sets built into it. And then if you come over here, you can see where I've actually built one of them. But sort of just sitting on the outside of town at the moment because I'm waiting for the the light of town to expand to include the little pub I've made. This is an awesome bedroom. Yep, like, so I don't think that Dragon Quest Builders, because of the type of game it is, was ever going to be like a big tentpole, change the world kind of super game. But I think that this is a game that has a lot of really, really cool design ideas that has kind of gone unnoticed. Because it's, you know, it doesn't look like shiny new tech. Yeah, which is strange because it's, you know, it's a Square Enix game, right? It's Dragon Quest, which is another really big name, and it's like, I think a lot of people when they saw it, they were just like, oh, like Square Enix made a Minecraft ripoff, but it's really not. It's really well written. It's fun. It's got heartwarming moments. You do a lot of things with the building that you never get to do in Minecraft. Like, it's its own thing, but you know, it is bricky. You know, as though Minecraft invented playing with bricks. Minecraft is a good game. I like me some Minecraft, but anyways, that's the way these things go. So I think I'm gonna jump back in the green teleportal and just do some more exploring as the last little thing that we do today before I get on with Sunday's errands. So I think we mostly went to the right last time. Yeah, there's the big explosion. Yeah, so one of the things that it's also really neat about it is, even though you get like swords and armor and whatnot, the game will regularly put you up against enemies that you just can't kill just by swinging your sword at them, and so you have to like devise like contraptions and traps and like build structures in order to defeat them. So it's like a game where you win by building. It's very cool. I really like the this alternate take on what like a hero's story could be. You know, you're still the hero. You're still, you know, the hero of light, bringing order back to a darkened world kind of thing. Because that's still that old saw, but they just found a new angle into it. I'm gonna do a bunny hop. That's a good point, Autobomb pal. Always ink your base. I don't know what that means for Dragon Quest. I know what that means for Splatoon. Oh, I walked right into him. That's Autobomb pal. I think in this game there's no difference between your jump speed and your run speed. You know, I'm thinking, I had an earlier quest where there's a couple places where I was supposed to make a gravestone for some dudes, but I didn't because I can't. But there was gravestones in the area that I could have like bashed up and to move around, and I didn't do that because that felt weird. But I'm thinking that maybe I let my own misgivings about vandalizing gravestones get in the way, because a lot of times the way that you learn how to build things first in this game is by getting the object for the first time. Like you get the object and then you learn how to make it. So I think I may have, with very good intentions, misunderstood that quest. Based off of like baggage I'm bringing to the game as a player, i.e. not wanting to smash up gravestones. You know, I'm a little sentimental. I'm old-fashioned. I like old-fashioned things. I'll take the high road, and you'll take the low road, and I'll be in Scotland afore he. I don't know where I'm going or what I'm doing. I'm just sort of like hopping around the mountains. Having a good old Dragon Quest adventure. Leave me alone, you stupid monster. Thought so, yeah. This is one of my favorite enemies in the game. The cube slimes. That's one of the reasons why I love Dragon Quest. Because it's not afraid to be dorky. Don't try that at home. I'm a professional. Yeah. The slimes just have such a stupid look on their faces. It's amazing. Yeah, there's a lot of things to love about this game. Like, the platforming in it is bizarrely good. You know, it's a thing that you would not expect. Like, one of the things that, you know, not to take just dumps on Minecraft all afternoon, but I think it's a little appropriate because I think the reason this game, like, is not heard of because of the comparison to Minecraft, is that, like a lot of the movement in Minecraft feels super, like, really super bad. I mean, I hate to break it to all you Minecraft lovers, but the controls in Minecraft are super slickery and unprecise, and they don't really match gameplay. They don't feel Minecrafty, if that makes sense. They don't feel like you're building stuff. But the way that our dear Squiddo is lined up on the grid here is really nice, and the platforming is all nice and tacky, and I mean tacky like in the way that, like, Silly Putty is tacky. Like, if you know you can make a jump, you can make a jump, and there's no, like, sub-pixel nonsense. You know, your character can jump like the 1 1/3 block heights, and that's kind of it. Everything just fits together really nicely. It controls well on console. It's kind of got that mentality to it. This is where our old slime friend, Splatrick. This is where we met Splatrick. Go away, you're a creep. You're a jerk. No one likes you. No one's coming to your birthday party, weird hat monster. Stop it. You're not allowed to come back to Inkopolis as well. It's just for me and Splatrick. Hey, what a jerk. You and your friends. Everybody you know is probably not very nice. Because you're a horrible monster. Alright. That's why you got murdered. Didn't have to end that way, horrible monster. Okay, well, we've already been here. Kind of get the vibe that there's not actually that much for me to explore in this area. Other than Splatrick, which was worth it. Don't get me wrong. Stop it. Okay. I haven't gotten up here. Oh, I think I may actually have, because that's my town over there, I think. Yeah, there's the flag. Yeah, that's my town over there. So we have been up here. Alright, well, okay. We did some exploring. There's some new materials out here. Oh, thank the Lord. It's morning. We did some more exploring, and I think that we just discovered that there's basically just some like new enemies, new materials out there. Our dear friend Splatrick. And that's kind of it for now. That's fine. I don't know what I was hoping for, but I was hoping for something. Oh, it's interesting. I just realized so there's like a look up and look down button. And you can kill your mid-air momentum by rapidly altering up and down. You sort of like, by going like this, you have an air brake. It's interesting. All the things you discover. So what's your favorite game? I imagine your name is Chris. I don't think that's too weird of a guess. There's the blue teleportal. I don't know if I went up on those gray rocks, so we'll try that. And don't try that at all. I died so many times trying to like falling to my death earlier in the game that it still feels good to be able to jump off cliffs. I think the slimes really do have the right attitude about being a monster. I mean, if you're going to be a monster, you might as well enjoy it. Oh, I'm hungry again. I just forget about the hunger gauge until eventually I see something flashing red. Well, I think I may actually have been up here. This all starting to seem familiar again. I think you can't see their faces until you jump on them. Yeah. So good. Yeah, I think I have been up here. Okay, because that's where I would have seen these guys. Oh, there's different sizes. I didn't realize. Alright, I'm gonna head back to the teleportal. Well, I think we're going to call it there. This has been a lovely, easy afternoon of playing some lighthearted Dragon Quest Builders, and I think I'm ready to go take on the day. Thanks for joining in to chat about games and cool stuff with me, Chris. Hope to see you around, and I'm sure I'll be in touch once I get that power back, and we're gonna make the sheep go really fast too. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, and I hope you have a great day.